Lionel Messi, Bunmatti, green carpet and small tuxedo. Enter the surreal world of FIFA's best awards. The Apollo Theater in Hammersmith has played host to some of the world's best bands and comedians, but on a bitterly cold night in January, the football world flocked to the London venue to celebrate the best players in the sport for FIFA's Best of the Year awards. The Apollo Hotel is located near a flyover and next to a roundabout, but that didn't stop fans from braving the cold in West London to catch a glimpse of their heroes. Many had been queuing outside the green carpet instead of red, perhaps because that was the color of the football field in the bitter cold since 8 a.m. to secure the best vantage point. "Oi, have you seen Pep?" one excited fan asked his friend as Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola climbed onto the green carpet from his colorful taxi. The Spaniard won the Best Coach award after leading City to the treble last season. Romina Polenta, 34, from Argentina, was one of about 100 fans gathered on the other side of the road to watch the match from afar. Polenta was there to support Lionel Messi, who was one of the 3 stars nominated for the Best Player award, along with Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland. "Messi should always win," Polenta told CNN Sport. "I'm Messi's biggest fan," she joked. "I don't think he will win, I think Haaland will win, but Messi, has to win." Polenta says she was in London when Messi led Argentina to World Cup glory in Qatar in December 2022, adding that she cried for 45 minutes after the final whistle. "That was the only reaction I could get," she says. "It was the best moment of my life. What he did for the country is unbelievable. There are no words to explain what he did for the country. I assume you've seen the pictures of 5 million people celebrating in the streets in Buenos Aires? This is not normal for anything in history." Polenta was joined by her friend Yohann Parod, 31, from France, who was naturally hoping to catch a glimpse of her Kiki, Mbappe. However, Parod did not want her compatriot to win the best award. "Well, to support my friend, I think Messi should win." The good news for Polenta and her friend was that later that evening, Messi was crowned FIFA Men's Player of the Year, although the announcement was met with some surprised grumbling in the hall. This is the second year in a row that Messi has won the award, as he won the previous award immediately after Argentina won the World Cup in Qatar 2022. While few could dispute last year's decision, the choice to award the trophy to Messi raised eyebrows once again, with the 36-year-old moving away from top-flight football this year by joining Inter Miami in Major League Soccer. According to the global governing body, nominations for the awards were collected by FIFA in collaboration with football stakeholders. Subsequently, shortlists were determined by 2 separate panels of experts in men's and women's football. These panels include respected former players and coaches. It's crazy to be close to the players in real life. The somewhat hectic security outside the venue was in contrast to the relaxed atmosphere inside, where the game's stars milled around waiting for the ceremony to begin. The ceremony was attended by former and current players, including Brazilian superstar Ronaldo and newly crowned Women's Player of the Year, Bunmatti. Members of the media and a select group of special guests were confined to the upper levels of the venue, only able to observe the stars engaging in short conversations below. Content creator Osama Nasser, or Usifudi as he is known on social media, was also walking around the stage, talking and smiling for his phone camera. Nasser boasts nearly 5 million followers on TikTok and was in London to help produce FIFA social media merch for the event. "It's crazy to be close to the players in real life. You always see them on TV or on the field, but here, seeing them in real life at the awards ceremony, everyone is dressed beautifully, and I'm also dressed beautifully, it's really cool. Amazing," Nasser told CNN Sport, adding that he was a bit taken aback when he met World Cup winner and host Thierry Henry backstage. "For me, I love it, just to bring people closer to the action because they usually watch it on TV. But seeing what it's like in reality, interacting with the players, and showing them more content is what I love the most." The event kicked off with dancers and an epic montage telling the story of the most talked about moments of 2023, before the awards began. The year 2023 will likely be remembered in football when Spain's Jennifer Hermoso received an unwanted kiss from the country's former football coach, Luis Rubiales, after the national team won the 2023 Women's World Cup. The kiss was broadcast on television around the world as Spain's players lined up to receive their medals and congratulations from major political and football figures after their victory last August. Rubiales, who was then president of the Royal Spanish Football Federation, was seen kissing Hermoso on the lips, then slapping her twice on the back, sparking immediate protests in Spain and internationally over the consent. All of this perhaps explains why FIFA has reserved awards for women's football, with only women tasked with handing out trophies on stage. Women's Coach of the Year Sarina Wiegman used her acceptance speech to encourage more young girls to get into the game, an example that many of the winners have followed since. In addition to the awards, the ceremony included some truly heartwarming moments. It is worth noting the announcement that Brazilian legend Marta will receive a new award for the best goal scored in women's football bearing her name, which mirrors the Puskas Award in the men's game. Marta holds the record for most goals scored in a men's or women's World Cup with 17, and a montage of some of her greatest moments was shown on the giant screen behind her. "I'm very happy to have the record, but it represents Brazil as a nation, not Marta, but all of us," the 37-year-old Brazilian said. "It is a great honor for me to hold this record. There will be no more World Cups for Marta. I am very happy with how women's football is developing in Brazil and in the world. There are girls who are talented and have a huge future ahead of them. This is just the beginning for them, while for me it is the end of the road." In addition, Hugo Iniguez, a huge fan of Argentinian club Colón, received the FIFA Fan Award after adorable scenes of him bottle-feeding his infant son in the stands went viral last year. Iniguez's little son, dressed in a cute little tuxedo, burst into tears as soon as his father reached the microphone, eliciting laughter and amazement from the audience. After Iniguez handed his son to his partner in the crowd, he thanked photographer Salta Rodriguez, who captured this special moment.